What's up?
Adam.
Dave.
Welcome
to the DNA Show.
Today we're going to be talking about our favorite genre of music, which is heavy metal.
Metal.
So, what we're basically going to talk about is upcoming concerts near our area and some festivals coming up as well. We're going to talk about some of his favorite bands, some of my favorite bands, and how much ticket prices are for these upcoming concerts.
Anything that we're talking about with bands, concerts are probably touring around somewhere where any of you live. So look out for them. Me personally, Metallica is my number one band. It's been my number one band for a while, ever since I can remember. My mother got me tickets when I was just 13 years old here in Pecatonica, Illinois. She surprised me with them. And yeah, that was the first time I seen them. I was listening to them before then, but it also my cousin, his uncle, got me into them years ago. So it's been a blast watching them all these years. I was born '82, so they started a little bit before that, but it's still my genre. Metallica follows a long period of different, what's the word, generations. They're going to be in Madison and Milwaukee. I do have the dates here. That's one. I don't think we wrote those down. No, I do have the dates. You're going to give me a second. I'm going to pull this up. Well, yeah, sure. We're looking.
Looks like
September 2nd in Madison and October 16th in Milwaukee. So look out for those dates. There is a tour page up for them. So go ahead and check them out. I've seen them 8 different times. Had a blast each time seeing them. One of the best concerts I've seen on stage. They sound exactly like they do on the album.
That's always good. It's a big plus for concerts. Well, the shirt I'm wearing, that's one of them, but I think my all-time favorite bands have to be Ghost. They just bring a different feel. They bring like that old school black metal to modern day. So it's like Beach Boys went heavy metal, in my opinion. People get thrown off about them because they're satanic, upside down crosses, singing about the devil. That's just an act, I think a lot of religious debate gets thrown in that with that band, because you obviously got your Christians and you got your Catholics that are always offended by it, but they don't want to take the time to understand that it's just a show, it's just an act, Yeah, Ghost is definitely one of my favorite bands. If you haven't seen them, check them out. They're on tour right now. There's really nothing other than I think maybe a couple Chicago festivals come up. They're gonna be there. But another one, Avenged Sevenfold, they're going to be at the Hollywood Casino in Chicago, Illinois on August 11th. And tickets for that start at just $24. So you can't beat that. Also, I just want to throw this in there. Demon Hunter, they're another Christian band, but they get a lot of hard rap because of being a Christian metal band. But you wouldn't necessarily get that by listening to them, so I would definitely check them out. They don't do a lot of touring just because they don't have the funds to do it. They're all just like a bunch of blue-collar guys like us that's working for a living outside of music, and when they can make music, that's when they can.
Hey, and what band hasn't got backlash, for that matter?
Yeah.
I mean, Metallica, all of them, they've all gotten backlash some way, some form, somewhere. So my other band is Tool, which we just found out today that they're going on tour. They're going to be, what is the name of that?
You're talking about that Tool with Avenged Sevenfold.
Yeah, I can't read. I can't read. Again, I can't read.
My handwriting doesn't help. The Northern Invasion, May 12th and 13th at Somerset, Wisconsin. That's a Saturday and Sunday. It is an outdoor camping event.
Yeah, you have Tool, Avenged Sevenfold, Perfect Circle, Alice in Chains, Breaking Benjamin, Stone Temple Pilot for your headers. Andrew WK is also going to be there, which that seems like a full-packed weekend of metal, honestly. I have never seen Tool. That's my second favorite band. I've wanted to see him since I was young. Since I was a teenager, I've wanted to see him. I thought for the longest time that the lead singer had died, or it was a rumor or something. And yeah, that's definitely a concert I believe me and Adam are going to. Metallica tickets in Madison and Milwaukee are, for nosebleed, they're about $140. So you're looking at quite a bit of money. They are in their old age. I just looked at a picture of them here, and I was kind of shocked. They've put some years on them, so, and that's okay. They've been around since they started in the garage
Since the dinosaurs.
in the late '70s, if I'm not mistaken. Kill 'Em All dropped in '81 or '82, I think it was. Kill 'Em All dropped. So yeah, Tool, Metallica are my favorite bands. That this in particular concert, like Adam said, camping. You can get a full VIP camp tickets for both days. Go ahead and look it up. We don't have the prices in front of us, so those are just two of many bands that we've listened to. If you can get out to a concert, go to them. Save your ticket. I save every single one of my tickets from anything. I mean, I still have monster trucks from when I was 6 years old. I still have that ticket, so I save them because I look back on them and think, oh man, I seen them. I can at least now I can prove that I seen them. I have 8 different Metallica ticket stubs, so it's been one hell of a ride going to concerts. Mm-hmm. It's all up here and in here, so.
And my thing is getting shirts every concert you go to. They usually the tour shirts that have the city of where you're at on the back of it. Those are good collectibles. I like to get those and say, hey, I was there at this date.
Whether you get them inside the concert or outside, bootleg. Yeah. Speaking of venues, favorite venues in our area anyway would be the Rave Eagles Ballroom.
About an hour north-ish.
Yeah, that's my favorite venue because it's small.
It has a cool style to it. It looks like an old Gothic, I don't know, brothel. I don't know.
Yeah, it's all brick. It's 4 stories. Yeah. I want to say there's gargoyles on the top, but it's a smaller venue, so you have a more personal show.
Yeah, intimate.
I've seen Marilyn Manson, Rob Zombie there. Rob Zombie has legitimately came off stage, ran around. It's more personal. It's up close. It's cheaper and it's fun there.
You can get VIP tickets for $20.
Yeah, you can't beat that.
Yeah, so
I'm not saying outdoor venues aren't good. I mean, that's a whole day event. I mean, Ozfest, 9:00 in the morning. Bring your keg, tap it, start the grill.
By the time 6:00 at night rolls around, you're liquored up and ready to go see some bands.
So. Yeah, it's definitely a blast if you've never experienced a concert, which you should.
Who would be your 3, 4, and 5?
Sublime would be 3rd. I'm going to have to throw Megadeth in there, too, because I like Dave Mustaine. I really do. 5, well, I'm 35. Number 5, even though Volbeat hasn't been around that long, I still like them, and I think it's because they have that Metallica sound. I mean,
it's like Metallica mixed with Johnny Cash and Elvis.
Right, but then see, I could go old school. I could go Steve Miller. I could go the Rolling Stones, Tom Petty, because I haven't seen Steve Miller, but I have seen the Rolling Stones and Tom Petty. So I think I'm gonna have to put Tom Petty in number 5. How about you, Shoot? What do you got there?
Ghost 1. Avenged Sevenfold 2, Demon Hunter 3. The last 2 are European. Rammstein is 4, and then Volbeat 5.
There you go. Both Volbeat fans. Another thing we kind of wanted to talk about, what's going on in that metal industry. I mentioned this to Adam a few weeks ago about why don't I hear a lot of new bands. Maybe it's because I'm not listening hard enough, I guess you can say. I don't know what's like my era when I was growing up in the 90s. there were so many concerts all over, and there were so many good bands, and now it's like you maybe it's, like I said, maybe it's because I'm not looking, but you don't see it. I'm afraid for the younger generations for metal, you know.
It's, I don't know. It's just
I
a
don't
different
know.
time and age nowadays, and this music's all about making whatever beat you can and just throwing some half-ass shitty lyrics together just to get a quick paycheck. That's all it is. There's no time and effort into music anymore, unless you're talking about rock and metal that actually require you to pick up an instrument and get in sync and harmony with your other bandmates playing instruments. It says no other genre of music other than maybe country have that dedication, I'd call it.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I mean?
The feel too.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been to a hip hop pop concert, and then versus my metal concerts. When you go to a metal concerts aren't for everybody, but I suggest everybody go out and see them. But when you're at a metal concert, you can feel it inside. I mean, you can hear, if you listen close enough, you can hear every instrument on stage. You can feel the sound, you know, through you, and it's not just the boom of the bass or the kickers. I don't know.
It's everything.
Yeah, it is. And when you go to a rock concert, the people there are it's a big family. If you get knocked down in a pit, they'll help you back up. I mean, maybe not a Pantera pit, but we're not going to see any of those anytime soon. Long live Dimebag. So,
But yeah, that's a big difference too between like pop / rap / country fans versus heavy metal rock fans. We're more of a family, and we support these bands. As of pop, hip hop, country, they're like the flavor of the week type things. You're gonna have a song they come out with, it's gonna be popular for a month, and people forget about it. With rock and metal, it has more nostalgia to it. It means a lot more. So it's gonna, for us, we can go back to it 30, 40, 50 years from now and still be into it and enjoy it like it's the first time we're hearing it. We're more of a, we support our metal rock, unlike pop, rap,
or
whatever.
Or for example, if you talk to another rocker, hey man, did you hear so and so? That person's gonna say, no man, tell me about them. You know, if maybe in the other genres of music, if you say, hey, did you hear that new pop song? Okay, I guess maybe. You know, a rocker's gonna want to know about it. That's that's the big thing there. So get out, get to see a rock concert, even if you're not a metal fan, rock and roll fan. I prefer both genres there, metal and rock and roll, without a doubt.
For sure.
Yep. If we plan on going to that
Northern Invasion.
The Northern Invasion, yeah. Tool, Avenged Sevenfold, Perfect Circle, Alice in Chains, Breaking Benjamin, and Stone Temple Pilots are your headliners. I think we're gonna plan on going to that one. So I'm due for one. It's been quite a few years since I've been to a concert, so I'm due for a concert, without a doubt. We'll bring you footage from it, and we'll go from there.
I'm actually going to a concert in about an hour here. Alan Jackson, country. Old school. Yeah. I don't like this new country shit. I can hear the hate comments right now.
Oh, I know, right?
Oh well. It's not my cup of tea.
Oh, well.
Oh, alright. I guess that's going to do it for us.
That'll run it.
So, let us know in the comments what area you're from and what concerts are coming near you, and we'll let you know if you haven't seen them, and we have. We'll let you know what they're like and whether it's worth your time or not.
Remember, subscribe, like, pass it on.
That's Dave.
That's Adam.
Later.
Later.